Hi, this is Tracy HD, and I want to thank you for joining me today for our daily Oracle and Tarot card reading. And today's reading is going to be for Monday, January 25th. And all week long, we're going to be using the Wild Wisdom of the Fairy Oracle by Lucy Cavendish. And let's get started with the reading. As I shuffle the deck, I'm asking all light beings, angels, and God, please relay the message I need to share with my viewers for the highest good of all. Oops, upside down. We have solace. We have beauty's truth. And we have Gatekeeper, my favorite card. Okay, so we start out this Monday with Solace. And this is a beautiful card. Maybe this one is my favorite card. I don't know. All of these cards in the deck are beautiful. It shows a beautiful woman, beautiful fairy, sitting inside the tree. Okay, and she's by herself having some quiet time. And the card reads, return to nature, tree wisdom, natural remedies, flower essences. And yes, she's grounding herself. She's surrounded, it looks like there are lights, maybe there are fireflies in the distance, but the card has such a calming feel. What I get from Spirit is a lot of us out there really need to pay attention to what is going on internally each and every day. It is so easy to get caught up in the rat race of things. It is so easy to have negative thoughts, creep into our mind when we least suspect it, and before you know it, you're having a full-blown thought attack. This card is telling us on this Monday to slow down, to seek some solace, to practice your breathing exercises, to get grounded, monitor your thoughts throughout the day. We know that, Monday is the hectic start to the week, and if we're not careful, we'll get caught up in all of that. It's so important to, take time out. If you're able to, go outside. This woman is, sitting, inside this tree, and she's surrounded by all this greenery, and it's just such a calm, peaceful energy. And that's what we really need to do. We need to try to stay calm. To stay calm in the eye of the storm, to stay calm when something, comes at us from left field that we didn't expect. To be more responsive and less reactive. I know this is something that I've worked on for a long time, not to react, every time something happens, to maybe step back, think about it, realize what's really going on, and not just, jump to a snap decision on it, or, let it overwhelm you to the point where you just feel so drained. So try to get some solace today. Monitor your thoughts. Be sure to stay grounded at all times. And this card, Beautiful Fairy, Beauty's Truth. And this card reads, beauty, physical pleasure, sensuality. And everyone has an inner beauty and an outer beauty. And it all starts with the thoughts we think. If you're going to have a positive frame of mind and a good perspective on life, that's going to shine on the outside. We each are individuals. No one is perfect. No one is how could I say it? No one has mastered their life. As far as I'm concerned, we're all a work in progress. And this is so important, this card, beauty, physical pleasure, sensuality. Do something today that makes you feel beautiful. Maybe put on an outfit that you look good in. Maybe, wear some perfume. Paint your nails. Do something that's going to make you feel beautiful on the inside and outside. And then the Gatekeeper. And I love this card because of the snow, and I love the red gown she's wearing. Okay, it's a beautiful fairy, and she's standing outside of that door. She's literally the gatekeeper in this card. And the card reads, Fairy time, time shifts, dimensional slips. Yes, it's a very, how could I say, it kind of has an icy feel to it because of the snow. And it has a very serious tone to it too. And not only fairy time, but, you know, angelic time as well. This card is just a very serious feel to it. Looking at, you know, the door in the background, she's protecting it. She's watching who goes there. And to me, what I get from Spirit is that door could very well be the door to your heart, the door to, you know, your inner being. And this card is a very protective card. That's exactly the word that I'm looking for, is protective. A lot of us are hurt by many people, friends, families, romantic partners, spouses. And this person here is guarding, okay, what it is that she feels needs to be protected. And, you know, I myself, I'm too trusting at times. And sometimes you have to learn your lessons and realize that, you know, maybe next time I'll give it more time before I, you know, trust someone or believe, you know, what they're telling me. And this woman here is very, very protective. So there's going to be a very protective feeling this Monday. And only you out there that are watching this know exactly what it is that you're protecting. Okay? And if you're protecting yourself from getting hurt, okay, it's important. I'm not saying to close yourself off or to become bitter if something maybe this past weekend, you know, didn't sit very well with you. This card here is telling me that sometimes we do need to protect ourselves. Sometimes we do have to go inward. Like this card here, seek some solace today, some grounding, okay? Get in touch with your inner feelings, you know, get to know you on the inside. And here, look for the beauty in things. Each and every one of us has something beautiful within us that shines through when we think in a positive way, when we have a better perspective on life. And last but not least, protect yourself. Protect yourself from whatever it is that your intuition or your gut feeling was when you first saw this card. She's the gatekeeper. She's going to decide who she lets in, and she's going to decide who she's going to turn away. Maybe this Monday we need to be a bit more selective of our friends, who we choose to spend our time with. Maybe we need to be more selective in our choices of romantic partners. Very interesting card for this Monday. If you've enjoyed this reading, please subscribe to my channel because I will be back.